My name is Patrick Johnston, and I'm one of the founders here at 3F Captive Services. I've wanted to bring this to fruition for some time. I like to joke that it's maybe the slowest startup of all time. I found out about captive insurance about 16, 17 years ago, and I immediately saw its applications for small to medium-sized businesses, and in particular, agriculture, farming, processing, and so on. A colleague of mine likes to say that businesses are like humans. We all look different on the outside, but on the inside, they're very similar. And the outside is where risk lies. And so what I want farmers, ranchers, processors to understand is that they face a myriad of risks. And traditional insurance, which is off the shelf and very cookie cutter, is good for a lot of things, but it's not good for all things. And that's where a captive can come into play. And there are a lot of risks that farmers face that are not touched by traditional insurance. And that's where a captive program can really help out farming families and processors and so on. And I'd like them to understand that they own that captive insurance company, 100%. It's theirs, and it's there, and it exists to protect the risks of their business and their interests, really. Over 15 years ago, I was the owner of a dairy farm in Modesto, California. We faced a lot of challenges. 2006, we lost a large number of cows due to a heat wave that actually prevented rendering facilities from picking up the dead animals. So it was a real catastrophe in the dairy industry. So we went through the terrible milk prices of, I think it was 2007, 2008. And of course, we had no protection for the concomitant milk production loss that heat wave caused. And those are risks that, all dairy farmers in California were in the same boat. One policy that I would encourage all dairy farmers to look at is a policy that covers against milk loss. Right now, the state and maybe the country is dealing with this avian bird flu, which is if it comes to your herd, you're going to have a big drop in production. I would like to see our dairy clients look at policies to protect against that. We already have policies that we've designed for excessive death loss, which would cover an excessive loss of animals due to a heat wave like I went through. It could be a bird flu or any other disease. So those are the types of things that we can do, but really, we can get pretty creative. It's a new way of thinking about your business, and it's a new concept. So it can often be hard to get your mind wrapped around, but once you do, you understand it. So our job is to help folks understand how it would work for them, and we want to have those conversations. If it looks like a fit, then we can take next steps. If it doesn't, you're just out a phone call. But we would love to hear from you.